Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the babbler. That is me on this evolutionary, revolutionary high that is happening at this time. So, different kind of setup always. Here I am. So, I was sitting here and I was just setting this up and just like, okay, Spirit, what's up? And, breaking free seems to be the theme that is energetically just feeding the atmosphere at this time. You took your time. Now you have to wait. I just hit record.
I don't care. I'm drawing an alien Venus, the goddess.
Oh, I love.
It's going to be like an alien mixed with like this.
Nice. Good.
Can you pass me my phone?
Going. All right. Awesome. So, sorry about that. So, the theme, which is perfect, kind of, even in that interruption of following our passions, following our creativities, following life that goes on beneath the veil of this 3D holograph, Ace of Cups. No. Wait, that's not the Ace of Cups. I think this one is the Page of Cups. See, I'm still getting used to this. Is this is my triple goddess tarot, and I love them. I love them. So here we are. We're connecting with cards. We're connecting with spirit. We're connecting with self. We're connecting with this alignment of transitions that are currently happening at this time. It's like an infusion, of this alignment of alchemy. You know what I mean? Here we are at this new leveling of multidimensional layering of understanding, understanding, overstanding. And now we infuse this alchemy with this 3D vessel of consciousness, and now press different buttons, or drink this elixir of alignment that is creating within our vessel for some rebirth, for some birth, an actual birth of just dreams being made realized. Or I just want to make sure that that's the page. Yeah, it is the page of cups in this oracle thingy majiggy. This is the page of, it says the page of, this is the page of cups, the student. And the student acting out, practicing to be teacher, or is teacher. For everyone it's different, but just this new sense of life. The world is full of new discoveries. Your world is full of new discoveries. The tapping into your own creations, your own galaxy, right? Galaxy existing within you. So I just want to make sure this is the Knight. The Knight of Swords coming through. I think it's the Knight. I just want to make sure. When it's the Knight, it shows the Cavalier, the Knight. This is the Knight of Swords. And this one here, the Knight of Swords charging, knowing the plan. Knowing one's truth, knowing one's own expansiveness and love filling this new world, this new cup, this new discovery, these new discoveries. It's constant, it's infinite, it's just it's going, like, you know, moving forward, charging, learning new things, because it's a new process, even if it's old business. You know what I mean? Even if it's just being now kind of like realized, whatever it is that, you know, that is awakening within you, that's creating, like, this is an action. I just feel like the energies are of taking action now at this time, even if it's small steps of action. Like, there's a lot of action taking place with this elixir, this infusion of this one. It is the Six of Pentacles. I love these cards. These cards are just so pretty, like, you know, and I just like the giving nature of this, like keeping the scales balanced here, okay? Sharing your gifts freely. Reciprocity. Getting to that plateau of reciprocity that exists now within you, because you are the elixir. This is true. Here you have alchemized through the denial of mankind, the invisible align that has aligned now, the invisibility cloak now taken off. I am not invisible, you know? And here it is, this stance within yourself that is just like freeing. Oh, I shuffled the cards. It's freeing from your being. So she came in here, going back to my daughter walking into the room, came in here passionate about her creations, the elixir of her own remedies. The elixir, the alchemy, the exploration of all aspects of you. This is about your will. The brainstorming aspects of this drinking. I make these teas, okay? I make these teas with a certain leveling of knowledge that I have acquired, that I have learned, that I am putting together to form this elixir of preventative delight to enter my system, to take care of me right. And so we have this, like in the other video, if you watched the other video that I had for the conscious spirit oracles or tarot babbling chat, this one's potent. I feel the burn go down. Woof, woof, woof. The other video I had said that, what did I say? I got distracted. You see what I mean? Focus. Forgive me. What were we talking about? I'm gonna get it. So we are being focused here. In the other video, I don't know what I said. But either way, it'll come back to me as I continue. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. The focus is of you. Okay. See, in the other video, I spoke of this 28-year cycle, okay, of trauma-like life that came to my realize for myself. Just how, because time for me doesn't operate on the same way that we understand it calendar based in this societal way of living, you know. So, you know, who counts years? Again, you know, sometimes, especially when you have to free yourself from these things that, you know, want to attach themselves to you, sometimes, you know, it's hard to get through. So this 28-year cycle of having endured and risen above my own traumatic experiences and not realizing the amount of years of study and of healing and of dealing and of feeling and of processing and of studying and of researching and of just constant growth after growth, evolution, this nonstop dedication, this will power of dedication to one's own journey, getting to this plateau of now infusion, like the tea. You gain the knowledge of what is good for you over a cycle of time. And then now you take all of that and you infuse it into your currency line. And you charge forth this time. And you're just like, the world is mine. The galaxy within you is you. You know? And so that's pretty deep. Page. The Page of Swords. Here. I like to always look at the meanings of different. This one is one of my newer. And although we know, you know, when we think of the pages as messengers of new opportunity, new, we have the swords energy, mental, thought, you know, these waves of being. But here in this deck, I like how they refer to the page as the student. Okay? Know when to apply your thoughts. So that's what's happening here at this time. This alchemize of this align is knowing how to apply the knowledge this time into your align. And you're just like, well, I sure do know how to dress up for every single occasion, this occasion within me. And it's just like, okay, alchemy, my destiny, this galaxy existing within me, and I'm just so free to express myself, you see, because student is me, although teacher is I, on this evolutionary high, for we are everything that we resonate with. In an instant, it's that alchemy of energy as one believes they seed these things, how thoughts become things, you know. And now the application with wisdom, with alignment, with refinement, and you're just like, ooh, I got this. And that's what's happening. And it's been, you know, it's a cycle. There's cycles, so you're a cyclist, okay? Exposing your mind, allowing this to happen at this time. And if you want to go into the spirituality of this kind of life, of the things that go spook or boof, or, you know, what was that noise? Kind of in the night, and you just be like, I don't want to see things at this time, but Spirit got another plan for some of us here. Like I have been processing with Spirit for all of my life. I used to be like, do not show me that. Do not, because if you do, I'm going to run the other ways. And, you know, we impose and we put these blocks, and we, with the energies of, you know, our own societal conditioning and family conditioning and all this kind of ways of upbringing and this kind of thing that paints stains, that taint in some kind of way that causes that now we're in this middle of this, like, you know, for many of us on different levels of plagues of planes of existence, and being able to like purge or like re-alchemize and, you know, get into their resurrection time of, like, you know, the phoenix, it's, you know, it has burned itself and now is here. I'm here. Okay? making this clear, but then starting to really truly get into, like, me, just imagine me, a little bit OCD, like, you know, in terms of behavioral conditioning and just like habitual conditioning, and I'm just like, oh, okay, I caught it. Now we transmute. You know, there's so much to do, and a little neurotic too. You have to be able to see all these kind of things and just be like, oh, zap, 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 zap. You know, these mind effects. Ooh. Right. So, and I just like this picture here. I just see the writing on the wall, the writing on the wall, the writing in the book, the writing that is you, the writing that is you too. You are the writer of you in every kind of way, and knowing this new thought too, paradigm shift of an uplift that has happened here. It's just like, the student is here. I love going to school. I always have, I always will. I used to play teacher a lot too. All this training, oh yes. I had an invisible class, and I was just like, class? And we were learning from different lands, not just these textbook facts of this conditioned way, because, ooh, I have been so drawn to a yesterday of another time of day where school was a collective way of knowledge, wisdom, practice that is not representative of her school foundations at this time. You know, let's just burn it all down. But did not say that. I'm saying there's a system, it works. No, it's my satire. It's my proper attire. But either way, coming out to play in this kind of alchemized way, because many of us are awake and baked, okay? And there is a lot happening too. A lot is happening too in the esoteric realm of peekaboo. Do you see sparkles too? Do you see things from the corner of your eyes, and then you look over and it's like, what was that in my night? Do you feel things that brush on you by? Or do you hear whisperings in the night? Do you wake up at a certain time? Are you seeing a lot of synchronistic things happening all the time? Are you seeing the smoke misty too, floating all of life? Matter. Energy matters, no? Yes? See? Yeah, of course. These things that we must think when we go into seclusion, while we drink this elixir in this action period time. I really feel this action energy that is happening in every kind of way, coming out from taking responsibility. Yeah, taking responsibility for the parts and the roles that we play, and the healing that we have alchemized already up until this point of now today. You know, it's quality versus quantity. Although I've been doing this for all my lives. But, you know, sure. It's just a matter of time when the Ouroboros comes back full circles, and you're just like, oh, biting my tail off, or biting my head off, or cycling about, or going with what is flow too. When we grow, we know, right? Simply. So yeah, so I feel like that's it. I'm tempted to open this, but like it's already going up to 19. We're thriving. Going forward, okay? Going forward, thriving in our power. Okay, I'm gonna end it with some sacred destiny cards, and then be on our way. Thank you for tuning in with me in every kind of way. I appreciate you, and thank you. So I hope this message resonates with you in parts and whole. You know, truth be told, you know, sometimes I speak very galactically, but it's about how we heal this chaos, this world of chaos. There's a lot of unconditioning happening here, and there's a lot of awakening happening here at the same time, and there's a lot of fear-based mind tactics that we are shutting down, you know, and transmuting out the pollute. And, you know, that takes a lot out of us, especially with our personal personal experiences with relationships, intimacies, the people most closest to us, the loved ones, our friends, like, you know, and then just the world that we live in, and the standard of living that we have to uphold to, and just, you know, the standard of like just doctrinated chaos that, you know, breaking free, breaking bad, opening ourselves up to this change and being acknowledging it too, no longer in this kind of denial. It's 2020, this denial energy, or this like letting stuff just fly by, because we have a lot of potential in our life, and we have to live up to our greatest and highest potential always, you know. And yes, there's going to be things around us that want to shake us down and be like a tsunami of tornado like effects, but you know what, you pick up and you release that. You feel, and it sucks. It sucks. It sucks. I feel to transmute, because so many don't either. But I am just an emotional being that I will not deny my emotional stance or feel. But again, I am very alchemized in my feels too. So the feel, to get to the place to deal, you have to deal, but you gotta feel in order to heal and release. Truth about the release. And then that'll be that. I know what that is, and that would be that, and that was just like perfect cue. And so now you know these things, to make sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Everything should be available in the description box below if you want to work with me personally, one-on-one, whether it be over the phone, whether it be face-to-face. Scheduling an appointment with me is absolutely necessary, and there may be a wait time in between that too, because of my scheduling. Trust though that everything happens in divine right timing, and so if we are aligning, there are various ways for us to connect. Make sure to check out my blog too. That is my baby. I have been a little bit absentee over there, so please note that I'm a busy bees. And also follow me on Instagram at Enchantress, ENCHANTRESS, the one and only. And yeah, show some love over there too, and keep connecting with me. In alignments we set free. One thing that I do see that I want to be very clear on is whether you believe, understand, or connect with me in any kind of way, when you tune in with me, that is a healing vibe that is sent your way, seeded into you in every kind of way. And I want you to realize and understand this in every kind of way, that that kind of healing vibe goes a long way. We are all seeds, and that is satisfying to me. So we shall part in peace. Yeah, okay. Have a nice day.